Good evening. Hit the like button on the way in. Notifications. Fair use is in full play. YouTube. I got all the rights to music that you're going to hear. Good job, lunch ready. This is the second part of my serial killer series that I'm doing. I'm doing 3 parts. The next one will be Ted Bundy. Shout out to YouTube, y'all. Shout out to the dirty section. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to myself. Beatmaster 100 in the building. The dope piano skill. We're gonna run that back. We're gonna run that back, y'all.
Samuel Little was born on June 7, 1940, in Reynolds, Georgia. He was raised up mainly by his grandmother after Little's family moved to Lorain, Ohio. His problems with discipline and achievements began at Hawthorne Junior High School.
We all have problems with discipline and achievement in high school. Who didn't have discipline? Who didn't have achievements? We all had that. We all had problems with it. Let's go.
Because of that, he eventually dropped out. He began committing crimes in his teenage years, starting with theft. He was thrown into juvenile detention. After that, his crimes grew worse.
He was thrown in juvie detention as a kid. And his crimes grew worse, y'all. Crimes grew worse. Hold on, I gotta get something. Hold on. Pause. Pause. All right, let's go.
Starting in the 1950s, he moved around from state to state and got arrested for fraud, driving under the influence, assault, armed robbery and rape, among other crimes. In the late 1960s, Little moved to Florida to live with his mother. There, he started working at the Dade County Department of Sanitation. Little
Work for sanitation, y'all. In Dade County, Florida. He's trying to get his shit together. Had a problem when he was a juvie. Got a little older, got himself a job. Getting his shit together. Let's go.
Said he began traveling more widely and had more run-ins with the law. He was arrested in 8 states for crimes that included fraud, shoplifting, driving under the influence, aggravated assault, solicitation, armed robbery, and rape.
Damn, Sam. You went hard, man. Rape, armed robbery, solicitation, and more. Let's go.
Little recounted that in 1971 or 1972, he met an attractive 18 to 19-year-old transgender black woman in Miami, Florida. Little recalled her name was Mary Ann.
Mary Ann, a transgender woman. Transmission, y'all. He had to know it was a transmission after he killed her. Not unless he was about that life. Let's go.
For Mary Ann.
Tell me about Mary Ann. She's what you nowadays call a transgender. She's a black male dressed up as a female.
A black male dressed up as a female. Now this is a black man. This is a black serial killer. He killed all women. He didn't like women, y'all. He did not like women. So I guess this was the wrong time for a man to dress up as a woman and meet this guy here. Old Sam Little. Let's go.
Okay, how tall is she? Mary Ann about 5'6". She weighed about 1.
Pause. Now let me tell you, this guy, he's in his older age during this video, during this interview. He's been in jail for a long time. These people that he murdered was like 30 years ago, 20 years ago or so. And he remembers every last one of them. What they look like, what they weighed, how tall they were, where he put them, what they had on, what their hair looked like, everything. That's why he drew those pictures that's on the thumbnail. He drew those pictures in prison, and because he remembered what they looked like. And most of the pictures had blood, like red in their eyes from him choking them, because the blood goes into your eyeballs when you get choked from the squeeze and pressure in your eyes may pop out. Let's go.
35, maybe 140. She was 19. Okay. And where was she from? No, Miami, down in Liberty City. You mentioned before she had a boyfriend. She talked about a boyfriend.
They're using to play you too.
And tell me about where you met her. I seen her down at the bars, 17th Avenue. She had on a short cream miniskirt, cream and red. So then this opportunity popped up. Take her to the store. Right. Still me bring her back to Wake God 27th. That's going down to Fort Lauderdale.
His memory is off the chain, y'all. For him to draw the pictures of the women that he killed. Sorry about that. It was a break. Let's go.
Alligator Alley. It turns. It runs in Alligator Alley. But further out you get, the further you get out of Miami, that vegetation. How far outside? About. It wasn't too far out of Miami right there. Out there, my stepdad's called Honey Vans. And where'd you take her to? Continue down 27. Got back on 20. Going outside from the Miami. Going away from Miami.
Going away from Miami is. Yeah, we're going away from Miami right now, y'all. Let's go.
We got down past the state limits. Continue on toward Fort Lauderdale. And I seen a road going off the main road back into vegetation on its left side. Got out of the car, pulled out, and drug her into Rose back there, and pulled go a little deeper into is a path, a little path.
Where he say he drug her to? Into the goat, something. He drug her somewhere, y'all. He's dragging the transgender woman out of his car in the pasture, in the bushes somewhere. Let's go.
Running somewhere, I don't know where it led to, but it running deeper into the undergrowth. It's like Everglades, and we ran into some water running. Yeah, but before we got to water, the earth was much after our roots, and she fell into his face down. And how far outside of Miami? About a mile, 2 miles. What year did Marianne occur? 72.
1972. You hear that, y'all? He remembers what he did to this transgender person in 1972. Every detail. I'm not going to show the video, but his face, he's like talking about it like he's having reminiscing of good times back in the days. We did this, yeah, that was some good old days right there. That was good old days right there. That's how his face is looking. Let's go.
Little stated that, in approximately 1982, possibly in the autumn, he met a black female in New Orleans. He described the woman as approximately 30 to 40 years old.
She was pretty, light-skinned, brown, honey-colored.
A light-skinned, brown, honey-colored chick. She was pretty. We in New Orleans, y'all. Let's go.
Butterflies, tall, butterfly, 5'9", beautiful shape, and she's friendly. And how much do you think she weighed? She had a beautiful arm. And
how much did she weigh? He remembers how much the victim weighs, in New Orleans. That's where we at. We in New Orleans, y'all, where Katrina hit. And the New Orleans Saints. Let's go.
How old do you think she was? She was about 30. And she's a black female. And tell me where you are.
Black female around 30. New Orleans. He remembers everything. Let's go.
I met her in a nightclub in New Orleans. Her and sister, she had two sisters. Her younger sister, that was a birthday party. Her sister was dancing down on the floor. When I come in, the girl is out. All freely dancing.
We at the disco, y'all. So let's play a little beat while we at the disco. Fall back beat. This song is for Sam Little's victims. Right now, we're at 2. One he did in Miami, and now we're in New Orleans. Transgender, the 30-year-old black woman. Let's go.
She said, want to go right? We walked outside and she couldn't see my car. So she had arm in arm, walked to the car, got in, stopped at the gas station. We were on the highway.
Man, this man is smiling. He's enjoying having this conversation. He's enjoying telling this story. I have some stories that I enjoy telling. And I'll smile and I'll look up in the air, visualizing the things that I went through and the things that I did. And that's exactly what he's doing. His face is shining like the sun, y'all. He's so happy to tell this story.
Going toward Slide Hill. see the sign said little boys. So I cut off, I took off the exit. And that sure enough was the road leading into the woods. And we went in and so we finally got where we were going. By river, water, big, they had a machine out there in the river, trying to flash it. Grabbed my legs and pulled them to the water. That's the only one that I ever killed by drowning.
That's the only one he ever killed by drowning. His other victims were choked. He liked to feel them swallow. He liked to feel their Adam's apple in his hand when he was choking them to death. And they go, ooh, ooh, and the Adam's apple hit his hand, and he'd feel that. That's what he liked to do. Let's go.
Describe the location where she's from. Yeah, I left her head still there, half a body underwater, and the thighs and legs on her back.
Little stated that, in approximately 1984, possibly in the summertime, he was driving his Lincoln Continental Mark III from Lorain, Ohio, to Cincinnati. While en route, he met a 25-year-old white female outside a strip club.
Hey, tell me about Northern Kentucky, the girl that you met in Columbus. So you meet this girl, I guess you're at a strip bar downtown Columbus.
And we don't want to come. I will come out behind them. And then talk. She hey, come on, y'all can take me to Miami.
Describe this girl. She's white, black, what she looks like.
White.
White girl now approached him. Can you give me a ride to Miami? That's a big thing to ask somebody. He's in New Orleans, I think. I ain't hear where he was at, y'all, but I'm saying he was in New Orleans, wherever he was at. Take me to Miami, sir. So we're trying to get a ride to Miami, y'all. Let's go.
Ronnie, dishwater Ronnie, the short.
Short lane, shoulder lane, or
Yeah, a little over there.
like a bomb.
Yeah, like a ball.
Okay. And how tall do you think she was?
She was about 5'7".
How much was she weigh?
She weighed about 130.
See, he knows how tall they were, how much they weighed, color their hair was, everything about those women. You know, still, he's dead now, y'all, but when he was saying during the interview, he knew everything. This happened in the 70s, the 80s.
What do you think she was?
Oh, she was like 25.
You mentioned before that you said she kind of had like this hippie look.
Yeah, she did. I think she was some kind of
So you go to Cincinnati, you mess around on Vine Street, then eventually you guys both get in your car, you cross over the bridge into Kentucky. Tell me about going into Kentucky.
We got to Covington and then we continued through Covington. And there was a park that they were having a festival there.
Yeah. This guy remembers everything. The roads, everything about the town he was in. He knows everything about the town, cities, area, the weight, the height of the women, color of their hair, color of their skin, everything about these women. He knew about them. He knew everything, his surroundings. He was an intelligent person, y'all. Let's go.
And she heard it too. She offered it bad. By her being a heavy type, she would get to that. But police came over and beat him in the car. He really wanted me to move out of it. So we, instead of going in there, I took her the other way. Right, winding around. They got hills out in Kentucky. And the road wound.
We're in Kentucky, y'all.
I seen a little short one.
We're in Kentucky now. Yeah, we some traveling people, y'all. Windy hills windy roads on some hills in Kentucky. That's where we at. Let's go.
Road going up the hill. And up top there was vegetation, but no houses there. And so I pulled up in there and concealed what the car was. And in that little vegetation up there on top of the hill.
So tell me about this road that goes up the hill. What kind of road is it?
It was like dirt.
Okay.
It was like dirt. The grass was growing in the middle between two tracks. That's where I lived in. That little road up there.
He left her up in there. Up in there in the vegetation. In the windy roads, y'all. It's coming from the man himself. Confession of a serial killer. Let's go.
That little road, she was like partially concealed by the vegetation. I left her there.
Little said he encountered a black female in a transient area of Little Rock, Arkansas, between 1992 and 1994.
We are now in Little Rock, Arkansas, the year of 1992, between 1992 and 94. That's where we at. Let's go.
He remembered it was cold and possibly snowing when they met.
North Little Rock. Tell me what that girl looked like.
Oh man, I loved her. I forget her name. Oh wait.
He loved her, but he still killed her. Let's go.
Her name was Ruth.
Okay.
She was a heavy set.
Shout out to Ruth.
Had buck teeth.
Shout out to Buck Teeth Ruth.
And she was like honeycutt. And she had like her hair was not good long.
How tall do you think she was?
She was about 5'7".
How much think she was?
5'7". See, he knows the weight, the height, skin complexion, the hair, everything about these women. Let's go.
Pretty big girl.
Yeah.
Now where did you meet her at?
That
Pretty
man
big
was-
girl, y'all.
They were heard by 6 other girls sitting on the porch. So, crack. I stopped, go in there, I see the girl, that's when I stopped. We stayed together 2 days or more, I think about 3 days. We was going shopping.
They stayed together for 3 days. Went shopping, everything. He still choked her to death. Let's go.
We went to Sears. We went to Kroger's. That's where I got busted. They took me to jail, and she went and stayed in the car. The manager of Kroger's, I guess he got tired of that car. He called the whole station where I was at. North Arkansas. To drop the charge. So
They had him right there. The police had him. That seems like the ongoing thing with you serial killer people out there. You serial killer type people. You always get to running with the police. The police can have their hands on y'all. And they let y'all go. Y'all continue y'all little killing sprees. Let's go.
hell in car. They cut me loose. So we were headed toward that place where Walmart was, the original store. Man, I moved off the road and back into the little woods. There's a cornfield back there. I pulled through it. On the other side was a trash.
Shout out to this blunt.
Part of the car facing out where I see they coming in. So I pulled her out of the car. She's too big to take care of the carrots. So I pulled her out of the car later on that fashion.
So is it like a cornstarch cloth?
Yeah, I thought you cornstarch. What did you see from here? I could see the highway and in the woods.
This man's been in the shadows of all these little towns he's been in. Cornfields, vegetation, windy roads, back roads, woods, rivers, non-populated areas. That's where he's taking these people. Let's go.
Right outside of Little Rock, 10 miles from here.
From North Little Rock to 10 miles?
Yeah, it's about 10 miles.
Okay.
In 1993, Little was driving a 1978 yellow Cadillac Eldorado to Los Angeles when he met a black woman on Owens Avenue or Jackson Street in Las Vegas.
Another black woman. He killed over 93 people, women, whatever. Allegedly. No, it's not allegedly. He confessed to it. YouTube. It's facts. He killed over 93 people, but they found 62 remains of the women. The other women they never found. And I don't think it's cap. I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, y'all. What purpose would he have to lie about? Let's go.
Las Vegas. Describe the Las Vegas.
That was 93. Okay. I bought it. Eldorado.
What color Eldorado?
It was a yellow.
Okay. Yellow Cadillac Eldorado. All right, what year?
78.
Must be something about that yellow. A yellow Cadillac Eldorado. Ted Bundy got caught in a yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Be aware of a man that drives a yellow car, y'all. Let's go.
Okay. Well, tell me about this girl. What does she look like?
She was thin, dark skinned, about 40 years old. She got there because I think she was drug addict because she got there.
How tall was she?
Excuse me, y'all. A 40-year-old drug addict, y'all. Let me get myself together. A 40-year-old drug addict is who we ran into, y'all. Let's go.
She was about 5'5", 5'3".
How much did she weigh?
She weighed about 110, 120.
What about her? Did you know?
Well, she never was on. She called it over. He came over. Hey, I shook my hand.
Hold up, wait. This all narrows down to y'all women are so promiscuous. Y'all just walk up to any man or any dude y'all out there hustling and bustling. You're a drug addict, or you're this and you're that, you're homeless, or you're something. And any man could get you, fam. Because you're out there, you're selling yourself. You need to make money so you can go get high again. So here comes this guy. You already had about 5 guys tonight. Here comes your 6th customer. What you do with them is what you do with them. It's none of my business. But this 6th customer is Sam Little you ran into. How about that? Street women. Sam Little. There's 500 Sam Littles out there. Probably 20 in each city. One day, street women, y'all gonna run into a Sam Little. Let's go.
Now, how old was he? He was about 20, about 19.
Okay, black male?
Black male.
And where were you at when you met him?
He was on Owens Avenue. Owens, that's down in the black section. Owens.
40-year-old drug addict.
Where do you
Is
eventually?
who he's talking about.
That was Edgewood, California. So as I drove out of Las Vegas,
We in Las Vegas.
that's on the motel, road leading up to the
We traveling the whole state, y'all. The whole country, I mean. Las Vegas, Little Rock, Arkansas, New Orleans, and Kentucky, and Miami. Let's go.
Russian aggressions us beside the road before you got to that monster. That's where I pulled the everybody out and rolled it down. I heard a secondary road noise. That meant she was still rolling.
So you basically roll her into a pretty big ditch. It's got a bunch of.
Well, it wasn't a ditch.
He dropped her and off a cliff that rolled. Her body flipped and rolled like a log. We all did it when we was kids on them grassy hills, lay there and roll. We dizzy as hell when we done. There's no way I would do that today, y'all. Right now, we're with the rolling woman going down the hill. Let's go.
It was slow. Okay. They didn't look like a slow because vegetation had grown up out here slow and looked like you would think that the road was just flat. But actually the road.
Let's rephrase that. We're with a girl that he threw down a cliff that's rolling. Let's say it like this. He threw down a 40-year-old drug addict down the hill and she's rolling. Her dead body's rolling down. Let's go.
Going down a slow way. That's why she rolled.
So this is a slope right off the road.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me about how far do you think you were outside of Las Vegas?
The road I was going towards Surgery.
And he knows the city. He knows the areas. He knows, man. He knows everywhere he goes, he knows. Let's go.
Whatever the name of that road is, that's the road I was on.
How far outside of Las Vegas? Where were you in Las Vegas?
I was still in Las Vegas.
Okay.
I was on the very outskirts.
Right.
Very outskirts. There's a couple of motels out there with gas station. It was scary because they were getting in population as you go further out.
5 years after analysts with the FBI's Violent Criminal Apprehension Program, VICAP, began linking cases to convicted murderer Samuel Little, and nearly 18 months after, a Texas Ranger began to elicit from him a breathtaking number of confessions, the FBI has confirmed Little to be the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history. Little has confessed to 93 murders, and FBI crime analysts believe all of his confessions are credible. Law enforcement has been able to verify 50 confessions, with many more pending final confirmation. Little says he strangled his 93 victims between 1970 and 2005. Many of his victims' deaths, however, were originally ruled overdoses or attributed to accidental or undetermined causes. Some bodies were never found. The FBI is asking for the public's help in matching the remaining unconfirmed confessions.
FBI is asking y'all's help, y'all. So go onto their site, go check the videos out and see if you know any of them people. He sketched every woman that he killed in his prison cell. It's on the thumbnail. Some of them's on the thumbnail. Check it.
VICAP, with the support of the Texas Rangers, has provided additional information and details about 5 cases in hopes that someone may remember a detail that could further the investigation.
Go sit down, boy.
To the water. That's the only one that I ever killed by drowning. She was pretty, light skinned, brown, honey colored. And she was about 5. She was about tall. She was tall for a woman. About 5'8", 5'9", and beautiful shape. And she was friendly.
And how much do you think she weighed?
She had a beautiful body, a beautiful arm, well put together.
And
Well put
how
together.
old she was?
She was about 30.
And she's a black female. And tell me where you met her.
I met her in a nightclub in New Orleans. Her and her sister, she had her 2 sisters. Her youngest sister, that was her birthday.
Her and her sister. You could have got both of them.
Her sister was dancing down the floor. When I come in, the girl that I was offered me to dance with me. And while we were dancing, she said, you want to go right?
See that? They dancing on the floor. And old hot pants. Do you want to go riding after this? You don't even know this man. You just feeling some type of way there because you there by yourself and your sister's dancing with a man. And you ain't dancing with nobody. So old Sam stepped in. Sam the man stepped in. You start dancing with Sam. And you offer him to take a ride.
We walked outside and she couldn't see my car. And oh, that's a beautiful car too.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car. That yellow Cadillac Seville. DeVille, Seville, whatever it is. Yellow. Stay away from men with yellow cars, y'all. Let's go.
She had arm in arm, walking to the car, got in, stopped at the gas station. We were on Highway 10 and going toward Slidell. I seen the sign said Good Woods. So I cut off, I took off the exit, went, and that sure enough was the road leading into the woods. And we went in and parked.
They parked in the woods, y'all. From the club, from the dance floor, to the car, to the woods. Let's go.
So we finally got to where we were going. By a river, a little water, big, they had a machine out there in the river, dredging. I grabbed her by the legs and pulled her to the water. That's the only one that I ever killed by drowning.
Describe.
Girl, 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 girl. Somebody knocking on my door now. You was at the club with your sister, right? Probably had a few drinks in you. A little bit hating on your sister because she's there with her boyfriend or whoever she's there with, but she ain't there alone. And you are. So old Sam intervened. And y'all started dancing on the dance floor. In his mind, he was thinking about choking your neck. Because he said he liked a smooth neck on a woman. He liked a smooth neck. He probably was looking at your neck while y'all was dancing. And as he was looking at your neck while y'all was dancing, thinking about choking you to death, you offered to take a ride. Would you like to take a ride after this? And you like this pretty car. That made you want to hang out with him more, get in there in the car more, because the car was nice. Yellow, Cadillac. You ended up in the woods. He drug you out the car. And he said you were the only one that he ever killed by drowning. R.I.P. to you, my girl. Let's go.
The location where she's found.
Okay, I left her head still in the water. Half her body in the underwater, and her thighs and legs on her back.
Tell me about Mary Ann.
She was not they call her transgender.
She's a black male.
That's transgender.
Okay. How tall is she?
Marianne about 5'7", 5'6".
Hit the like button, share the line.
About 135, maybe 140.
Fair use you can play YouTube.
She was 19.
Okay.
The transgender person was 19 years old. Still a kid, still a child. 19 years old, transgender, / I'll get in the car with anybody, basically type of person. I ain't got nothing against transgenders. I ain't got nothing against nobody. What color you are, what you do in your life. But don't be so friendly with everybody, y'all. Why you gotta be so friendly with people? Y'all don't even know these damn people. Getting in the car with them. Man. Let's go.
And where was she from?
I ain't down in Liberty City.
Okay. And did she,
Liberty City. That's in Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City. Sam Little's in Grand Theft Auto, y'all. I bet you. Sam Little's in Grand Theft Auto. Let's go.
you mentioned before she had a boyfriend. She talked about a boyfriend.
Wes.
Wes. And tell me about where you met her.
I seen her down at the bar, 17th Avenue. She had on a short cream miniskirt. Cream and red. So then this opportunity popped
Look
up.
at his face.
Take her to the store.
Right.
Let's look at him, y'all. While he talk.
Bring her back to the apartment. Wake her out to the cellar. That's going down to Fort Lauderdale, called Alligator Alley. It turns, it runs in Alligator Alley. But
Look at him.
further out you get, further you get out of Miami, that vegetation.
How far else?
About, you wouldn't
See looking?
too far.
That guy enjoy telling that story, y'all. Let's check him out again.
Miami, right there. Out there, my stepdad's called Honey Levans.
And where'd you take her to?
Continue down 27. Got back on 27.
Going outside.
Man,
Going away.
going away from it. We got down past the city limits. Continue on toward Fort Lauderdale. And I seen a road going off main road back into the station on its left side. got her out of the car, pulled her out, and drug her into ropes.
He grabbed her about the car, y'all. Get up out my shit. You shouldn't have gotten my car in the first place. You understand me, girl? Get up. Get your hands out of the car. Get the hell out of my car. You shouldn't have never gotten my car in the first place. Don't you know who I am? Didn't you feel who I was when I walked up on you, girl? Why the hell would you get in my car? Let's go.
Back there. And pulled her deeper into this path. A little path was running somewhere. I don't know where it led to, but it running deeper into undergrowth. It's like Everglades like that. And we ran into some water running. Yeah, but before we got to the water, the earth was smushy. I turned loose. And she fell into it face down.
And how far outside of my
He turned her loose and she fell into it face down. I'm not making fun of your death, girl, but you shouldn't have gotten in his car. I'm not making fun of nobody's death. Y'all, you too. So let me play this little tune for her that fell face down. Let's go.
About a mile, 2 miles.
what year did Mary Ann?
1972. I can tell you how old I was.
Tell me when
That
that
was born. Some of y'all.
Oh man,
I don't know about 72.
I forget her name. Oh wait, I think it was Ruth.
Ruth.
She was a
Come on, Ruth. Damn, Ruth. Come on, Ruth. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story while we're here. Let me tell y'all a story while we're here. And it's about a serial killer that was in my city. We're going to get back to Sam in a minute. He ain't going nowhere. He's dealing with Ruth right now. Holla at Ruth, Sam. We'll be right back. Now, my experience with a serial killer. His name was Joey Miller. This is all facts, YouTube. Joe Miller from Stilton, Pennsylvania. He was killing women all around the city of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Stilton is on the outskirts of Harrisburg. Okay? This is in the 80s. I'm about 15 or 16 years old, y'all. It's on the news that this guy going around killing these girls. Girls is missing. Let's put it that way. We don't know who's killing. Girls is missing. I'm on the block with Selena. Her name's Selena. That's her real name. I'm not going to give her last name, but that's her name, Selena. Shout out to Selena. We're chilling on the corner. 6th Street. 6th and, I ain't going to say that street there, but 6th Street. A white car pulls up. White man in the car. Selena goes get in the car. I'm like, why are you getting in the car with that white man, Selena? She tells me I got to make my money. Now, we're 15, 16 at the time. She's a little younger than me. She probably was 15, 14. But she got in the car with Joe Miller. As she was getting in the car, I said, all right, Selena, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow then. I'll be up here tomorrow. We stand on, that's what we do every day. Stand on the corner, watch the cars go up and down. Oh, that's a nice car right there, y'all. Nice, blah, blah, blah. What we did. Smoke our little joints and shit. Get a 40, some 45 or some private stock. But Selena got in the car and I walked off. I come back the next day to the corner. No Selena shows up to hang out with me and the rest of the crew. Next day, no Selena. The next day, no Selena. Selena was missing for the past 2 years. And I always remember her getting in the car with the white man. That little white car she got in with him. They found her body, her corpse, behind the mall here 2 years later. And he also grabbed up 2 other people that I knew. One of the victims told me everything that she went through because she survived the attack. Her name's Penny. She got in the car with him, she tells me. She said, I got in the car with him. We drove off. No sooner as we drove off, he stabbed me in my neck with a knife. Yak it. He hit me again. Yak it. Hit me again. Yak it. Yak it. Yak. Hit her about 7 times in the neck and chest with the knife. She said she fell over and she was gasping for air. Drove off, took her to a wooded area, as Sam talks about. His name is Joey Miller. This is the serial killer I'm talking about now. This is real life shit. People that I know, shit that I experienced in my life, y'all. So she said he threw her in the woods and left her there for dead. And he left. She said the next morning she wasn't dead, but she felt herself fading away. The next morning she heard footsteps coming back. But she barely could move, but she had enough strength to cover herself a little bit with the leaves that was around her. With her hands like this, covering it, right? He walked right past her, she said. This is all facts, YouTube. Look it up. He walks right past her. Almost steps on her face, she said, and her shoulder and everything like that in the area. And as she's telling me the story, I'm looking at the stab wounds on her neck, on her chest, and her shoulder. I also have another serial killer story for you. I used to cremate people for a living. A woman was sitting on her porch looking on her phone. A man walks up on her porch and stabs her in her neck. Kills her right there on the porch. He runs off. Husband comes out, finds her, his wife, on the porch, murdered. Police, community, and the neighborhood blaming the husband. He did it. Come to find out, it was a trucker coming from California, from the West Coast to the East Coast to the East Coast to the West Coast, killing women the same way, walking up to them and just stabbing them in the neck. They caught him. But how I got involved in the story, because I got the woman and I cremated her. And I talked to her for about 35 minutes, 20 minutes, conversated with her. I seen the stab wounds on her neck before I put her into the crematorium, before I burned her. That's on another story. That's another series I'm going to do. I'm going to do a cremation series coming up soon of all the people I cremated. Cremated 350 people. I remember a few, and I'll tell that story. But right now, we're going to go back to Sam and the girl that fell on her face. Let's go.
They said people yelling at you. They had buck teeth. They had a gap between teeth everywhere. And she was like honeycuts. and she had like her hair was not really long.
How tall do you think she was?
About 5'7".
How much do you think she weighed?
She weighed about close to 200, but 170.
Pretty big girl.
Yeah.
Now, where did you meet her at?
Down in the red crack house. They heard about 6 other girls say porch. So crack. I stopped, go in there, I see the girl, that's when I stopped. We stayed together 2 days.
No, 3.
I think about 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, Sam. Get your story right, Sam. You stayed with her 3 days, fam. Stayed with her 3 days, fam. You didn't have to kill her though, fam. You stayed with her 3 days. Pretty sure she gave you some. She did all that for you, bro. Y'all broke bread together. Y'all slept together. All that, Sam. Turn around. Sam, you's a bitch, Sam. You're a bitch, Sam. You're a bitch, Sam. 2 days, 3 days you stayed with her. You could let her go, fam.
Went shopping, went to Sears. We went to Kohl's. That's where I got busted. They took me to jail, and she went and stayed in the car. And the manager of Kroger's, I guess he got tired of that car. He called the whole station where I was at in North Arkansas to drop the charges. So we come to get this girl in the car. They cut me loose.
Cut his ass loose, y'all see? They cut him loose so to get the girl up out of there, because she was going crazy because he was in jail. Because she needed him.
We was headed toward that place where Walmart was the original store.
Shout out to Walmart, y'all. Everybody loves Walmart, man. Y'all like Walmart.
Man, I whipped off the road and back into the little woods. There's a cornfield back there. I pulled through it. And on the other side was corn.
Cornfield. How many bodies been in the cornfield? People throw dead bodies in cornfields all the time. Y'all people eat corn on the cob, canned corns, y'all eat dead body corn. Yeah, that's what y'all eat. Let's go.
With a traction parked the car facing out where I could see they coming in. So I pulled her out of the car. She's too big for me to carry her. So I pulled her out of the car, laid on that traction.
Big girl.
Let there.
So was it like,
She was too big. Come on, big girl. How you get up in the car with Sam anyway, big girl? Why was you in the car with Sam, big girl? Let's go.
corn stalk?
Yeah, a bunch of corn stalks.
What could you see from there?
I could see the highway and in the woods. But it's right outside of Little Rock, about 10 miles from there.
From North Little Rock to 10 miles?
Yeah, it's about 10 miles.
Okay. Las Vegas. Describe the Las Vegas.
That was in 93.
Okay.
I bought a Eldorado.
What color Eldorado?
It was a yellow.
Okay. Yellow.
She's out there because I think she was a drug addict because out there.
How tall was she?
She was about 5'3".
And how much did she weigh?
She weighed about
You hear
110.
what he said? He thinks she was a drug addict or she wouldn't have been out there. He thinks she was a drug addict or she wouldn't have been out there. There's a lot of drug addicts out there. And there's a lot of serial killers out there. It's like going to the grocery store, buying you a bag of chips and leave. YouTube? Did you hear what the man said, YouTube? He thinks she was a drug addict or she wouldn't have been out there. Now, you street people need to get y'all shit together because there's a lot of Sams out there looking for y'all. Let's go.
What about her? Did you know?
What case she never found? She goes over it. He came over. Hey, I shook my hand.
How old was he?
He was about 20, about 19, 20.
Okay, black male.
Black male.
And where were you at when you met her?
He was on Owens Avenue.
Okay.
Owen, that's not the black section. Owen Jackson.
Where did you eventually take her body to?
That was Edgewood, California. So as I drove out of Las Vegas, I seen a motel. Road leading
Fair
up
use
to
is in effect, YouTube.
Russian Russians was beside the road before he got there.
Copyright disclaimer is
That's
right
when
there.
I pulled the turbine out, rolled it down. I heard a secondary roll noise. That meant she was still rolling.
So you basically
She
rolled
was still
her.
rolling. Her corpse was still rolling. Y'all. Shouldn't have got in the car with her. Street women don't get in the car with her. Street transgender people don't get in the car with her. I just told you my story of my friend Selena. She got in the car with Joe Miller. Never came back, y'all. They found her body 2 years later, her corpse, behind our mall. They caught his ass. A couple years later, he had 14 women. He killed his damn self. Joe Miller. Y'all look it up, y'all. I ain't lying. Let's go.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of.
Well, it wasn't a ditch, it was a slope.
Okay.
They didn't look like a slope because vegetation.
This is Sam Little talking
Slope.
about the murders he did.
You would think that the road was just flat, but actually the road was going
YouTube.
down the slope way. And that's why she rolled.
So this is a slope right off the road.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me about how far do you think you were outside of Las Vegas?
The road I was on, going towards Searchlight. So whatever the name of that road is, that's the road I was on.
Whatever the road that is, that's the road he was on with the dead body looking for a spot to dump. And the more they do it, because see, he got 93 under his belt. The first murder, they're probably nervous and thinking they're gonna get caught, but they never get caught. So the second one, they get a little bit more comfortable. Third one, they definitely comfortable. Fourth one, they definitely comfortable. Fifth one, they experts. The sixth one, man, they're like, it's like tying their shoe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And on and on and on and on and on. It's just like if you do something in life, and you continue to do it, you do it every day, you're going to get better at it. So why do you think these people got so many murders under their belt? Because they never got caught. First one, second one, third one. Shoot, let me go out and do this again. It's exciting to me. I like to do it. It's something I like to do. Let me leave my house again and do it. And they don't care if they get caught because then they can have interviews like they're doing right now. This man is dead. Look, I'm doing a video of him. He's gonna live forever. No matter what he did, no matter how we feel about him. Because we're all interested of him and what he did. And why he did it. Reason why, because he could. You want to take a ride? Females, I'm gonna get in the car with you. It's a nice car. Let's take a ride. Look, 93, let's go. That's telling y'all something.
How far outside of Las Vegas? Where were you in Las Vegas?
About, I was still in Las Vegas.
And it's never going to
I was
stop.
on the very outskirts.
Never.
Very
They can't stop it.
There's a couple of hotels out there, a gas station. Now, it was scattered because they was getting in population as you go further.
Serial killers are born. Y'all. They're born. And they're created too. As a person's growing up from a child, that serial killer is created. Not by themselves, by other people. Things that happen into their life. That's how a serial killer is created. But things that happen into their life. Let's go.
Hey, tell me about Northern Kentucky, the girl that you met in Columbus. So you meet this girl, I guess you're at a strip bar downtown Columbus.
No, we don't want to come. Yeah. I will come out behind the building. You know, a trucker. She say, come on, y'all think you might.
Describe this girl to me. She white, black, what she looks like.
Right, blonde hair, dishwater blonde, short.
Short, like.
Dishwater blonde, they call it. This is the old girl that asked to get a ride to Miami, y'all. Can I get a ride? My baby pups enter the building. This is the girl that asked for the ride to Miami. See? Can I get a ride? You want to hang out? Y'all females, man. Y'all transgender people too. Let's go.
Shoulder length or
Here, a little over here.
like a bomb.
Yeah, like a bus.
Okay. And how tall do you think she was?
She was about 5'7".
5'7" she was. Who knows how tall that little girl was? 5'7". No problem. I'm gonna take care of you real quick and real easy, little girl. Shouldn't be out here. Let's go.
How much left she weighs?
She weighed about 130.
How old do you think she was?
Oh, she's about 25.
Okay. You mentioned before that you said she kind of had like this hippie aura to her.
Yeah, she did. Hippie feeling. I think she was some kind of hippie.
So you go to Cincinnati, you mess around on Vine Street, then eventually you guys both get in your car, you cross over the bridge into Kentucky. Tell me about going into Kentucky.
We got to Covington and then we continued through Covington. And there was a park that they were having a festival there. And she heard the music, she offered them band. By her being a hippie type, she was into that. When police came in the car,
By her being the hippie type, she wanted to go. Let's go.
we really wanted to be moved by her. So we, instead of going in there, I took her the other way. Right. Winding around, they got hills there in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
The road winds around the hills. I seen a little short road going up the hill. And up top there was vegetation, but no island. And so I pulled up in concealed under the car. With that little vegetation up there on top of the hill.
So tell me about this road that goes up the hill. What kind of road is this?
It was like a dirt road.
Dirt road. Dirt roads, windy hills, vegetation, rivers, cornfields, woods, yellow cars. Stay away from them things, y'all.